Distinguished guests, colleagues, ladies and gentlemen, selamat pagi and good morning. Welcome to ISIS Malaysia for the roundtable discussion on our new publication, Charting a Path for Transit-Oriented Developments in Malaysia. Post-independence, Malaysia's urban development hinged upon a simple but compelling vision. Terrace houses neatly arranged within quiet residential enclaves connected by highways. The ubiquitous car, of course, became both the symbol and enabler of this urban promise, one that seemingly granted movement throughout our cities and beyond. Over the decades, our cities grew, not marginally, not even substantially, but exponentially. And with that came massive infrastructure expansion and the proliferation of job opportunities, enough to house, employ, and move millions of people. For a young nation such as Malaysia, aspiring to achieve high income status, this surge in development was largely seen as progress. But in shaping our cities around this vision, we inadvertently laid the foundations of urban sprawl. Now, decades on, this has come at a huge cost. What was once a vision of advancement and success has now devolved into a formidable land use and mobility challenge, which, if left unaddressed, could hamper the livability of our cities. Our car dependence makes us especially vulnerable to economic externalities, not the least being fuel price shocks. Further, car loans squeeze the wallets of households, and not infrequent disruptions to public transport service leave thousands stranded. Severe as they may be, these setbacks and adversities are nevertheless merely symptoms of a more profound structural and fundamental problem: the way our cities have been designed. In light of this, it is imperative for Malaysia to rethink how we view mobility, cities, and connectivity. This brings us to today's roundtable, which is to discuss transit-oriented developments. This phenomenon has long occupied the urban planning zeitgeist as a development strategy that brings people closer to where they work and the transport corridors they rely upon. Malaysia is no exception. Yet the implementation in this country remains relatively nascent. We know, for instance, that Malaysia has key policies, such as the National Physical Plan and various structure plans, which increasingly speak the language of connectivity. Yet too often, these frameworks operate in parallel rather than in concert. Meanwhile, city councils in the Klang Valley and beyond have invested heavily into improving the livability of our cities. Yet, connectivity remains a challenge left unsolved. To realize transit-oriented developments at scale, we need to confront these realities head-on. Friends and colleagues, it is this spirit that I welcome you all to ISIS Malaysia, where through this roundtable, we hope to discuss what it takes to build livable and well-connected cities. Thank you for joining us, and I wish you all a fruitful discussion.